What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the worst video I've ever made, which also might be one of my favorite videos I've ever made. Let me give a backstory. So me and my friend Jalen, we filmed a video and I'm having a hard time editing it, so it might be one of those where I continuously work on it until I finally get it just right, instead of just taking a day to edit it like I usually do for my videos. So now we are resulting to plan B, which is a video I wanted to make anyways. It's just not what I expected to be uploaded tomorrow, and it is my top 5 Avengers. Now, if you know me at all, you know that the MCU is my absolute all-time favorite obsession in the entire world. Like, I could talk about the Marvel characters forever, but today I'm only going to talk about 5 of them, so you're welcome. Now let me get one thing straight. Just because I'm giving off my top 5, does that mean I don't like the rest of them? I love every single one of them. Every single one of them has my heart. If anyone who is a Marvel actor wanted to be with me right now, abso-fucking-lutely. If I'm married for 10 years, 15 years, and anyone who is one of those heroes was like, leave him or her, I'd be like, okay, no questions asked, okay. But that's just the actors. I love the superheroes themselves. So we're gonna start with number 5 and work our way up to number 1, because you know, big reveal for the end. But additionally, just to give some background on when my obsession began, it would have to be with the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, but that was just because it was the first superhero I had ever seen on screen. It was my first superhero movie that I remember watching, and they're timeless, they're classics. Even if Spider-Man 3 was very awful, very, very awful, in retrospect I see that now, but when I was a child, when it came out, it was fantastic and I loved every second of it. So there's some background on that, and I remember just having my shit rocked when Iron Man first came to theaters in 2008, and that started the whole MCU. That had to have been the coolest movies I remember seeing in theaters, and just the fact that my 12-year-old self got to experience the Avengers on screen together for the first time was incredible. Now, also let me say this, I've never read a comic book, not one. They were before my time. All I know is the MCU and what I watch from Screen Rant, New Rockstars, CBR, any of those YouTube channel people. Those people who put in the work to connect the comics to the movies. I love you, I appreciate you, I get all of my information from you guys, absolutely all of them. So, without further ado, as I have rambled on now for a while, I'm actually wearing a Spider-Man t-shirt today. You don't know, because I film in my basement, like I said in my first video for 2021, if you want to check that out. But I'm not going to take my hoodie off because it's freaking freezing in my basement. It's very cold down here. And also, that hum you're hearing in the background, it's a little space heater, and that's also not going to get turned off either. So just enjoy all of the sounds my basement has to offer. Alright. And going along with my love for these Marvel characters, the MCU, I don't think that's going away anytime soon. That matching tattoo they all have, it's on my ribs. I got it tattooed. My friend got it on her arm on the same day. But we love you, sis. We will be Marvel fans till the day we die. And I refuse to die until I am in an MCU movie. Period. Also, if you couldn't tell, this was a rushed video. Look how wrinkled my white sheet is. But ignore it, please. Okay? Please. Okay, like I said at the beginning of the intro, I'm going to start at number 5, work my way up to 1. Just to reiterate, this does not mean I don't love the other characters. These are just my top 5. And maybe my top 5 are not your top 5. Because I could have a whole conversation about why you should not be Team Captain in Captain America Civil War. But that video, it could be for another day. Comment down below if you want that video. Alright, anyway, on to number 5. My number 5 favorite superhero is Dr. Stephen Strange himself. Let's give a round of applause for Dr. Strange. I love him with my whole heart, my whole soul. Everything about me loves him. Benedict Cumberbatch, an absolute unit. An absolute unit. Have you seen Sherlock? An absolute unit. He is amazing. And I feel like all of Benedict Cumberbatch's characters are like arrogant and snotty, but like that is exactly what Doctor Strange needs. And he just portrays it so beautifully. I love everything about Doctor Strange. And then I love that come Infinity War, he won't hesitate to give up him or the kid for the time stone, and then gave up the time stone. And so, you know, he's an arrogant, independent asshole turned teammate who like grew to like care for them. And I'm looking forward to Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I'm so looking forward to that. I need some Marvel content. And additionally, his powers from the time stone, or just like being a sorcerer, whatever, incredible. His powers blow my mind every time they're used. Like, compare him to Captain America, who like has the super serum in him. Like, he really is just a strong guy. And then you have like Doctor Strange, who like pulls the Mirrorverse out of nowhere to fight Thanos, and then also does like the cool like cloning trick with the rope, right? If you remember that scene. His powers blow my mind every time they're used. I think just in like the list of powers wise, like power capabilities, he's like up there in like the top 5 of just who's the strongest superhero, just because he has like the coolest powers ever. Okay, I'm looking down because I wrote these down, so that's why I'm looking down. Number 4, Black Widow. I'm sure if you know me, you saw that coming, because I love her. She was like the first like female superhero I think I've ever seen when she was introduced in Iron Man 2. And that woman is such a badass, a total badass. Like, I love everything about Scarlett Johansson. She's also an absolute unit. But she portrays Black Widow just so well. Like, whenever her first scene in the Avengers, when she was like, hold on, I'm working, and then cleared that whole room, I'd watch her do it again. With that being said, Marvel, please don't put that movie on Disney Plus. I desperately want to go to a movie theater to see it. Please, please, please. I want coronavirus to end so badly so I can go see that in a movie theater. Please don't do that to me by putting it on Disney Plus. I need that theater experience. And honestly, you should have made her movie years ago. So please just do her some justice by letting it go to the theaters once we all get vaccinated, okay? Thank you. All right. Moving on to number 3. She holds a special place in my heart, this woman, and it is the Scarlet Witch. I love her. She's the strongest Avenger. I will fight anyone who says otherwise. I will fight anyone who says otherwise. That woman is so strong. I'm sorry I keep looking off to the side. My cat is causing a ruckus. I'll be right back. Okay. Say hello. So you get put in the videos when you're being distracting. Okay, run away now. Okay, but back to the Scarlet Witch. Wanda, oh my god, I love her. She's the strongest one, has the best powers, and you know, oh my god, my cat, oh my god. Let's talk about her scene in Infinity War. I'm not Infinity War, so sorry. Well, actually, yeah, let's start with Infinity War. Killing Vision's Mind Stone with one hand and holding off Thanos with the other. Tell me someone else who can do that. No one can, just because you can't tell me who else. She's easily the strongest one, and I stand by that. And I'm sorry that I'm shouting in this video. This is actually just a topic I'm actually passionate about. Like, oh my gosh, that woman needs her own movie, but I'm living for WandaVision. I'm actually not going to talk about that in this video at all, because I'm going to include that either in its own video or in my January TCAP. But the Scarlet Witch, Wanda Maximoff, the strongest Avenger. She's number 3 on my list. Number 1 female, or her and Black Widow are tied because, like, units. Absolute units. Alright, you guys. Number 2. My second favorite Avenger is Peter Parker. I absolutely love Spider-Man. Spider-Man is my childhood favorite. I was almost Spider-Man for Halloween when I was 7, but literally I have loved him forever. And like I was saying at the beginning of this video, it was my first superhero movie I ever saw, was Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. And I think that just stuck with me, and it was just from then on out that Spider-Man would be like my favorite superhero, like ever. Probably ever. Not my favorite Avenger, but you know, contradicting. I love all the superheroes. They all have a special place in my heart. But Spider-Man sits on top of those, even though he's not number 1 on this list. Sorry, bud. And additionally, let's talk about Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I am in love with Tom Holland. I will marry him. Like, I'm going to marry him. There is no questions about it. Like, look at this picture. Are you kidding me? I love him. I love you. Like, you play Peter Parker. You play Peter Parker so perfectly. Man, say that 5 times fast. Stan Lee even said so himself, that Tom Holland is exactly what he envisioned when writing the character. And he's so cute. Like, in the Avengers, and he's like, kid, you're an Avenger now. And he's like, him and his Prince Charming hair, as he said in that one interview. I love Spider-Man. I love Tom Holland as Spider-Man. And I think I really related to him because when his Spider-Man Homecoming came out, I was like the same age as him, like his character in the movie whenever that Homecoming came out. So I really like just related to like watching him like be in high school and deal with his high school's crush or whatever. Like it's such a cute film. I've been watching it every day this week to fall asleep. I love Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Like, that was just such perfect casting. And I love his chemistry with all of the other actors. Like, it's totally perfect. Okay. You're all wanting to know. You're all wanting to know. Okay. You're all wanting to know. Larkin, who's your number 1 Avenger? If you already know me, you already know. You already know. Comment down below who is my favorite Avenger before I say it. You have 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is Iron Man. Tony Stark himself. Oh my God. I absolutely love Tony Stark. Like, I love him to all of the universes and multiverses and back. That movie just stuck with me. In 2008 when Iron Man was first introduced. I could make a video about every single movie in the MCU, and I just might. Comment down below if you want that, because that is something I could probably make a series about each video and why it's fantastic and where they messed up and what they did right and who should have been casted instead, or why it was the perfect casting. So comment down below comment down below if I should become a Marvel YouTube channel. Like, if I should drop the whole like lifestyle type videos and just become an Avengers Marvel stan account. Let me know. Also, if you're good with Photoshop me in with the Avengers. This pose. Photoshop that in there. Hands down, Tony Stark is the funniest member of the team. Hands down. I will fight anyone who says otherwise. And, ooh, she's back. Look at his face. Say, who's your favorite? Iron Man. She really hates when I do that, so that's why I continue to do that. Sorry, I got a notification of my friend calling me cute. Thanks, I know. Anyway, I love Iron Man so hard. He's easily the funniest one. If you remember Iron Man 3, when Harley says to him, his dad went to get scratchers. I guess he won because that was 6 years ago. Yeah, well, that sucks sometimes. No need to be a pussy about it. Hands down, the best line of that whole movie. I think I cried laughing. Like, I laugh every time I watch that movie, which is like once a month. It's so good. Like, all of these movies are movies that, like, don't get old. You can continuously watch them. Like, and with that being said, I will continue to continuously watch them. But also, like, there's something about Tony Stark just being, like, the leader of the team, the one who, you know, funds the team. Like, he's everything a leader should be. And he just works hard for what he does because he wants, like, the suit of armor around the world. He really means that. Like, he really just wants to protect everybody and just feels so guilty every time he can't, even though that's something that's so far out of his control. And the last note I made of why I love Iron Man is that he's Peter Parker's dad. You know, little Tony and Peter. We love them. We love them so hard. And I will probably get another tattoo, something to do with Iron Man. Just Iron Man alone, like, hands down. So there you have it, kiddos. Thank you so much for watching. I know this video is kind of shit, but it's okay. I could go on and on and on about all of these. So let me know if you want that. Let me know if I should become a Marvel account, and comment down below who your favorite Avenger is. Also, just comment down below a lot of things. I think I just keep saying that because interact with my video, damn it. I'm trying to grow as a channel. Gosh. With that being said, thank you so much for watching this week's video. Give it a big thumbs up because I liked this topic. Even if you don't like this topic, still like my video anyway. Okay, don't be rude. And subscribe if you haven't already. I post videos weekly every Thursday, and turn on the bell for post notifications. Thank you all so much for watching. And stay tuned for a TCAP. That's soon. I think that TCAP's the next video. So like this video if you want the TCAP, because it's coming if you want it or not. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Love you guys.